Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody, my colleagues and professor. I'm the last speaker, and I'm going to present. My topic is steps to the future. Actually, every person, we are concerned about our future. My previous colleagues talks about different topics, but in every topic, there are something which will be deal in the future, or we will get some results for the future, and we are doing, or we are investing our time and energy now. For an example, this is this CHIR program. We are the first batch. Definitely, our professor also concerned about the future of the next 4 years of this program. So, everyone, every country, every person, everyone concerned about the future. So, and there should be some plan, a specific plan, what we are going to do or what I am going to do. So I have a proposal for everyone that what can we do after 5 years or 6 years of this program, what can we do if we can get together again like this program. So it's a business. There is some aspects of doing business, what we are now learning in this program. But how and where? Where we can say that global chemical supply chain. I mean that we are thinking about globally because we have the members, we have the colleagues from different countries all over the world. So different places, we know the different culture, different strategy of different countries. So if we can get together again, we can do something fruitful. So I am going to introduce you some steps, preliminary steps of my discussion here. My contents, the present and future, I will discuss a little bit. Scope of the business, global supply chain. I mean that what I'm mentioning or thinking about the global supply chain. Why scopes are global? I'm thinking about globally. Why? And idea, the business, and which is specific. B2B business. It is called business to business. I mean that one business, the customer also business, not consumer. So the business will be relation between two business. So this is called B2B business. So we are going to introduce an example. What can we do? Okay. So present and future. Now we are involved in academic activities. So after 2 years, we will be get our certificate and we will involve our job. So 5 years, after 5 years, we will gather some experience, and definitely with this, we will be able to collect some information. Information means that how the global economy or the market of the chemicals is going on. For example, from raw materials to manufacture to the consumer, how this chain is going on, and what is our participation, what is our activity, because every person has different ideas, different interests. So we are contributing in different space and different style. For example, someone will be regulator, someone will be toxicologist, someone will be analytical laboratory expert, like this. So our experiences are important. So after getting those experiences, and if we have information on the market, running market, then it's possible to make some business. If we can make a group, I mean that different experts, if we can get together again. So this is the plan or process. This is supply chain. Supply chain means that if we want to think about business, then how the business is just running on. So if we think that how the chemical business is going on, raw materials, manufacturing, filling and packaging, wholesaler, consumer. and the profit comes again in the invest of the raw material. So this chain is just circulating, and day by day some profits and some experts, and I mean that in different social aspect, economic aspect, we are the society is society getting something from this cycle. So, scope of the business. I show you the cycle. Actually, this is the path of the cycle. But it's not possible every time to maintain this path in a standard and a specific way, due to a lot of regulation, a lot of limitations. For example, poor packaging, delivery delays. For different reasons, there should be there are some problems, which makes this way sometimes problematic. But to make this way smooth, we need something that will be precise, or that will be able to solve this problem to make the way smooth. So who can do this? If I have the experience, if you have the experience, definitely we can solve the problem, or we can minimize the problem. We can support one organization or one manufacturing company to make this way in a smooth way. And to make the way to be smooth, we can help our the business, any kind of business who are going to serve this type of service. They can help one manufacturing company or one organization this type of support. So if you want to solve this type of problem, and if you have the capability to solve this type of problem, you can give a service to the company. So it is actually one focus of B2B business. So global supply chain, I already told you. Actually, this world is divided into several parts. If I want to say, European Union, USA, Japan, those are economically very stable countries in the world, and they can invest a lot of money for the innovation, but it is not possible for all the countries of the world. So what is happening? What is the now present picture of the world? They are doing innovation, and after the innovation, they are transfer the technology. Technology where they have available raw materials, where they have low labor cost, blah blah, this type of things. So it comes to China or Asia. But okay, after China, they are produced raw materials with those technology. They produce the raw materials, but sometimes they produce their final product for themselves. But some raw materials again go to other countries of Asia to produce the final product, and those final products again come to the market of Europe, USA. So it is actually a chain. How the investing of money, how the innovation is working, and how the economy of the global economy is just chained with one and another. So we have some ideas. So we have some ideas to do in this cycle. We can't do everything in this cycle, but we can choose something specific. For example, where we can do this? We can do in this region. It is a good place to make some business-to-business marketing, but not here, because here we have consumer and we have the producer. But there is no relation, close relation between the producer and the consumer, because we have to fulfill the circle if we want to make a relation, direct relation between these two. So we have this region to do something according to my plan. So why scopes are global? It is a report of European Chemical Industry Council, and they predict after some years, I mean that 2030, what will be the picture of the global chemical investment. So they have the data from 1985, and it is the Asia region, and this is Europe, this is NAFTA, and this is the rest of the world. I think that you know about the NAFTA, North American Free Trade Area. This is a business treaty. So after several years, 2010, they saw that the investment of the chemical market just changed a huge amount. That this is the part of the Asia, this is the part of the European Union. So it is all only increased, but all are reduced. The investment of the chemical business. So after several years, 2030, what will happen? Their prediction is it will be 66%. So it's very clear that where the more money will be invested, you will find more scope to make business, make jobs, or make your future. So there are some other reports that in OECD, among the OECD countries, there are one organization, BRICS. BRICS means Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South America. They have one treaty, and it is also the economic treaty. And the economic growth of those countries are more compared to any other countries of the OECD organization. So it is also a report. And for example, I gave you 2010, the chemical production in China and India grow an average annual rate of 24% and 14% respectively. But comparing to those countries, US, Japan, and Germany, it was the range in 5% to 8%. So actually, what I show you in the graph, it is an example, and that yes, this trend is actually right, and in future we will see the situation. And it is other data for some companies who are the giant companies all over the world in chemical business, that in 1995 there are some companies, they have no business in Asia, but 2010 it is some companies enter the market of Asia, they are investing. And what will happen after 2030? It will be the maximum the Asia region, and those companies will invest more in Asia. So this is the prediction. So why our scope are global? This is the main reason why our scope is global. So what is the driving force? Why the chemical business marching to Asia? So domestic use, proximity to raw materials, I told you, and proximity to final markets, labor cost, a suite of other factors. For example, flexible regulation, it is also a factor. You know that to comply with the REACH, we visited several factories. They are facing a lot of problems, and they are taking the help from the consultant. If one country has no regulation, so it is a good place to invest. So I mean that the giant companies are doing this type of policy right now. So the sectors of the B2B business. So we can do the technology transfer, social awareness, NGO, consumer safety consultation, comply with REACH and other regulation. Because we are now reading and we are academically involved with those things. worker safety, environmental safety, training and auditing on safety, industrial and environment. So those are the sectors where we can do our business, and that it will be a service, not a product that it's a cloth or some other things. It's not like that, but it's a service to the industry. We can do something. So this is an example of industrial health. I mean that it's only an example, because if you want to find, you find a lot of examples all over the world where the chemical business or chemical processing industry or something, chemical treatment is going on. It is in my country, in Bangladesh. It's 2012, 200 workers burned. What are the problems? Safety, knowledge, and practice. They have a lot of lacks, and they don't have any knowledge about this. And chemical lack of knowledge of chemical management. So this is if we can do something. I mean that yes, we can do business, but as well as this business not only for money, this business also for the people. And for the people, why? Our service can save the life of the people. Our business or our service can provide some economic benefit to the country. So now European Union running a project. This is called ECO. So this project just now started, but if we think that after 2 years we can make a proposal to support the EU project on environmental health and safety or chemical management in Bangladesh or in any country where European Union taking some, I mean that have business, direct business. So we can give some service, we can do some projects with the European Union or this type of international organization also, especially to save the people. So project can be offered. I already said that proper management or inventory of chemicals, handling of chemicals for the workers, pre and post accidental rules and practices, and inspection and auditing of health and safety. We can do those service, we can provide those service. Now, technology transfer. It's a ICA, it's a German company. They are producing a lot of instrument. We know that we know a little bit of nanotechnology. According to my experience, it is I can tell you one thing, that high pressure homogenizer, it is one product of this company. So what is the benefit of this instrument? This instrument helps to produce nanomaterial, and it can be applied in pharmaceutical, in cosmetics, in different industrial sectors. And it was found that with using the same raw materials, same amount of raw materials, if you can use this instrument, and this instrument can provide you the nano size particle, and it is more effective as the surface charge, due to the surface charge, you know. It is more effective than the other products. So in my country, we saw that the giant companies, they are who are not using this type of instrument, but after using this, their product quality has been increased. For example, the mosquito, we spray to reduce the mosquito. If you can use the nano size particle in the spray, then it helps to reduce the mosquito effectively. Why? Because if your particle size is more, then, and if you spray, it will just attack the mosquito, but it will not inhale or penetrate over the mosquito. That's why it is more effective when you are using this product. So we can do some business about technology transfer. So NGO concept, what we can do? It's a report. It's in Ethiopia. There was a dumped dump site of the chemicals, and it was found that people are cooking food and children are playing just nearby this place. So it is not only the example of Ethiopia, it happens in many countries, in Africa, in Asia. So we can do something by forming an NGO, and it will be help to increase the social awareness, and we can help the government also to take some good steps. So what we can do? We can do consultation also for the reach, for auditing, and different types of projects which is run by ILO, WHO, FAO. So we have different types of experts here, and if we can get together, we can do in future business. So here, now we have an academic module and we have experience. So what is our product? If we can adjust 2 or 3 of our modules together, we can give a service as a product. For example, health and safety, chemical process safety. So these two can be a product for us in the future. So this is an example actually. So business is not only for making money, but also solve for unemployment problems, sustainable economic growth, well-being of the society, familiar to practice new technologies, safe consumers and workers for unknown and known hazards, build a healthy future generation. So we can contribute in all the sectors after doing the business. So in inspiration, you know the people, I think, that Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, but I think that you don't know about this. This is the owner of the USA Federal Reserve Bank. The Federal Reserve Bank of USA is not a government organization, it's a private organization, and it's a business, family business. So, if we can, the inspiration from those things, we can do something in the future. So, this is my presentation. Thank you.